Hey guys, Sergeant Conrad here. Today I'm going to have to do this one a little bit different because I've elited this tank and I had to sell it to get a garage slot back to buy the KV-1S. But today we're going to be talking about the KV-1. Now the KV-1 is a Tier 5 Russian heavy tank that comes off the heavy tank line, which you can see right here. Move up off the T-28 to the KV-1. Now, the KV-1 is arguably by a lot overpowered. It's got a few really good guns. It's got great armor. You get a lot of bounces off of it. But there's a couple different play styles that people like. One play style is using this 122 U11. Now this is a derp gun. You fire high explosive out of it. Relatively low rate of fire, but high damage potential. But now, fighting other heavy tanks and fighting at longer ranges, I find that this accuracy at .57, it just takes way too long to be able to fire it, and way too long to aim it. You end up taking a lot more damage than you need to. The gun that I prefer is this 85mm F30. Now, you see that the rate of fire there, about 12. 120 pen, 160 damage. That's a pretty decent gun. .42 accuracy. Relatively long aim time, but the aim time isn't so bad when you look at the accuracy compared to that other gun. Now, I have a couple of different games that I'm going to bring you today that we can run through real quickly, and let's jump right into it. So here's the first game I wanted to bring to you. It's a Tier 5 encounter battle on Siegfried line.
Time to roll out.
Now, on Siegfried line, what I typically like to do is roll around from this starting point all the way around over here to the 9-0 line and try and come around from the backside. Now, the reason I like to do that is it's usually mostly lights and medium tanks when you head that way. So you get very little resistance and you can flank the enemy pretty well. You can see here the speed's not too bad, 32, 33. It's pretty decent on KV until you start going uphill, and then the speed just bleeds off. It's pretty standard with most heavy tanks though, especially Russian heavy tanks. If you get into Russian heavies, you'll be pretty used to that. Let's speed it up a little bit so we can get into the action a little bit quicker. Come right over this hill, and then I like to go between the buildings right there through the grassy part, so I get cover on both sides. See that T-46 getting nailed from somewhere. He's running off to hide. So I see there's a Stug over there. But sometimes this corner up here get a little hairy because the entire team seems like they're hiding right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a good angle on my armor so I can try and get as many bounces as I can. And then just try and just slowly sneak out.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Already getting shot by that PZ-4. Get some shots into this KV-1.
Penetration. We're immobilized.
Go ahead and track him so he won't go anywhere. And then I miss.
We can't move.
I'm getting shot at pretty well here, but I'm bouncing a lot of the shots. I want to try and take out this KV-1.
Penetration. We're
Inch out just a little bit so I can get a few better shots on him. Take him out. No, I'm waiting to see if my crew can fix this track for me. Since I keep getting retracked, I'm starting to take some damage. It's time to use that repair kit and back off. Wait a few seconds so I fall off of everybody's radar. And they forget about me. Now I'm going to come back around this corner, get my armor angled correctly.
That one didn't go through.
Start taking shots at this Stug and that PZ-4 over there. They were laying into me.
We nailed them bad.
Now I've got my armor angled almost perfectly against them there, if you can see the angle there in the bottom left.
Penetration. That's gotta hurt.
Now this is that 85 mil. You notice the reload speed
They're
on it.
hit. He's gone. Find another target.
Now they're all dead. So I'm going to push up. See if we can support our team elsewhere. I've only got 100 hit points, so I can't take a whole lot more of a beating. But what I can do is get some shots on the rear of this other KV-1. I'll take this all day long. First one bounces off the back of his turret.
Enemy is hit.
Now we start hitting him in the back.
Enemy
Oop,
is
we
hit.
set him on fire.
We lit that one
Now I'm
up
going to keep
good.
firing at him. Make
Enemy
sure
is
that we
hit.
can get him dead and not just let the fire work on him.
Enemy
Double
armor is
team him right
destroyed.
there with the fire and us. And that's the game. Now let's take a look at some end plates. Okay, let's take a look at the first end plate. You can see there, we made 37,531 credits, made 1,404 experience. We killed 4, damaged 4, did critical damage to 3, and had some damage to one we were spotting there. I got the first class mastery badge. We got steel wall. And we got sniper. Obviously steel wall from taking all those shots from those 2 tanks. Let's move on to the next plate. You can see there, sorted by XPs, top on the team. Not too much above the second place guy, but did pretty well. We both got 4 kills, kind of carrying our team there. Moving on to the next plate. You can see there, fired 18 shots, got 17 hits and 14 penetrations. Got a couple little bounces there. Did 1,563 damage, which is 2.5 times our HP. Received 30 hits. Damaged 4 enemies, destroyed 4 enemies. 251 damage upon detecting. We received 37,531 credits. And after we resupplied and repaired and everything else, we made 29,606. Which gave us 1,404 XP on a premium account. 936 XP on non-premium. Let's jump into that second game. Okay guys, this next game I'd like to bring you is a Tier 5 standard battle on Arctic region.
Let's get this show on the road.
Now, typically I don't like going down to this corner down here around G9. It's finally referred to by other guys on YouTube, like Nethervoid from DungeonGuru.net. He refers to it as the fail corner. And the reason he refers to it as the fail corner is once you get over there, your artillery cannot support you on the guys that are hiding around the corner. And their artillery can't support them on the guys that are hiding around the corner. But, if you notice, neither team has any artillery. So, I decide it's probably a good idea that we can run over here and push this corner. PZ-3A spotted there. There's a Wolverine in 10. I'm going to stop right here. Missed the first shot. Flies right over that PZ-3A as he backs up. Now I'm in a good little hold down position right here. But it's going to be harder to penetrate me because my best armor is on the front of that turret. So let's see what we can get into this Churchill here. Penetrate, no damage. Probably did damage to his gun there. this is the right place to be hitting this Churchill 3. They only have about 80 armor on the front of their turret.
Even scratched them.
I keep hitting their his gun mantlet, though, which has significantly more armor. Let's see if we can hit this stud just over the ridge. Yep, looks like we can take him out. Somebody else takes out that M10 Wolverine there. Take a shot on the move. Not always a bad idea to take a shot on the move, especially with a gun that fires this quickly. I miss another shot trying to take a shot on the move there.
Enemy armor is
Go ahead and
destroyed.
take him out. So now we're not getting spotted anymore. This poor little Hetzer here.
Nice shot.
Gets taken out by our Hetzer. Got to help with the damage there all we can. Here's another Wolverine sitting up here on the hill. I fire on the move, trying to get into a better hold down position and get a hit on him. Continue pushing up. Now we zoom
Armor
in
tracks is damaged. Penetration.
and hit him, track him,
Enemy vehicle
and fire
destroyed.
again to get the kill shot. Here's a stud that causes us some problems.
They blew off our track. We're stuck.
Blew off our
Enemy armor is
track,
destroyed.
killed our driver. We do end up getting a kill shot on him, but now our driver's dead. The driver dead in the KV when you're trying to go uphill or trying to do anything really, it's a huge pain. You can see I'm going really slow now. There's this Hetzer. He manages to sneak right behind that plane, and I don't have a good shot on him. I try and see if I can shoot through the plane. Sometimes you can shoot through stuff. And I hit the dirt there. I think it's taken out anyway. We're going to slow boat our way over here to the cap. I have no idea where this other SU-85 is. There's one spotted there to the left and the KV-1 in the center. I decide, man, I'm really slow. I'm just going to go ahead and take a stop. See if I can take a pot shot at this guy.
Enemy is hit.
Did some damage. Looks like it hit. And then he disappears. So I take a blind shot. Must not have hit. He gets
Got him.
relit, and we take the shot, take him out. In the meantime, their KV-1 got taken out there, and we're pushing on up into their base. Looks like all they have left is that SU-85 you can see down there at H7. So we're going to slow boat our way into the cap. Speed it up here while we finish capping. And that's the second second game, guys. Let's jump in and look at some end plates for that one. Okay, guys, here's the first end plate. You can see there, we managed to kill 5, damage 7, did critical damage to that Wolverine, damage to a guy we spotted on the Stug, and we managed to spot the Hetzer and the Wolverine over there as well. Moving on to the next plate. You can see here, I forgot to sort it by XP, but we were definitely top on the team with 895. The next guy behind us there looks like he had 638. So we did pretty well, top of our team again. Moving on to the next plate. There we go. We fired 21 shots, 13 direct hits. So you can see the gun's a little bit inaccurate. Got 10 penetrations, so we got a few bounces there. 1,162 damage, 5 hits received. We detected 2 enemies, damaged 7, destroyed 5. Damage upon detecting 67, that's those guys that we spotted other people were hitting. 13 get base capture points right at the end. That gave us a total of 29,772 credits. And after resupply and repair, that gave us a total of 25,266 credits. On a premium account, we received 1,342 XP. And on a regular account, we would have received 895 XP. Overall, a very good game. Well, guys, thanks for watching. And if you would, leave me a comment telling me if you like seeing these with 2 replays, so they're a little bit longer, or do you prefer the shorter way that I've done it in the past with only 1 replay? Let me know. I've been Sergeant Conrad, and we'll see you next time.